this first episode of my VShojo documentary, we are going to talk about
Aunt Hime. Now, if you've been on Twitter in the past week or two, you've probably seen that prominent VTuber Apricot Froot has dropped a document showcasing the verbal and emotional abuse that she had suffered at the hands of her now ex-husband over the years of her relationship with him. A normal person would see this document and think, wow, that's an incredibly fucked up person. However, most VTuber fans are not normal people. If not, at the very least, you've probably seen people talking about the document, such as Asmongold, who essentially hand-waved all of the abuse that she had suffered, saying that basically she's a cheating whore, and so it doesn't really matter. She kind of deserved it. And he just straight up lies as well, claiming that she explains in her document that she cheated. She doesn't say that one time.
Were apparently a dozen or so people that actually read all 90 pages, and after they looked into it, they found out that in fact she was the one that had cheated on her husband. So if you look at the engagements here, let's read some of these. And I'd be pretty mad too if my wife 5 different men instead of me. She put out a twit longer begging for attention and looking for approval for cheating on her fucking husband. It's crazy.
Now, I'm not going to talk much about Asmongold in this video. I'll leave that to prominent commentary YouTuber Turkish Thompson. He has a great video covering specifically the Asmongold thing and other stuff. I'll leave that in the description. However, I will be talking about another semi-prominent YouTuber, a VTuber even, drama VTuber that goes by the name of Aunt Hime. Now, I don't actually know much about Aunt Hime. However, the first time I had heard of this person was about a year ago after she released a video about this exact drama that people keep referring to over and over and over again. How Froot is a cheater, Froot is a cheater, Froot is a cheater. I actually watched her video on this. I don't know if this is like where most people are getting this idea from. It's not like a super high view video. It's relatively high maybe for like a VTuber drama channel. I don't know. And yeah, I watched this video a year ago, and came away thinking, wow, this person is a cheater. I didn't really know much about Froot, okay? I thought she seemed nice, but then I saw this video and I was like, maybe I just back away from that. Maybe not the best person. I didn't think too much about the video, honestly. I didn't really care. But then a year later or whatever, Froot releases this document with timestamps, very important timestamps that basically prove that she was not in a relationship at the time that she was having sex with some guy on Discord. There are receipts of what was going on when, okay? Aunt Hime's #1 piece of evidence that Froot was cheating was these logs, these Discord logs of her with this guy named Cinestix. They were flirting, they were getting down and dirty in the DMs. And if you just go along with the narrative that she's creating in this video, it sounds like, wow, Froot is a piece of shit. She is cheating on her husband, who, by the way, is a active duty military serviceman who's deployed in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, she is at home. Fucking 1, 2, possibly 5 people are alleged in this fucking video. None of that is true, by the way. There is not any evidence of this. The most evidence that they have is her flirting with this guy Cinestix, okay? That is the crux of their argument, all right? Just keep that in mind. So if we take a look at this video, all right, there are DMs back and forth between Apricot, aka Froot, okay, that's her name, and this guy Cinestix, okay? I was thinking about you. I just finished and my back and legs keep twitching. I was thinking about you as well, lol. So they're, yeah, I'm usually having the usual aftermath muscle spasm. I can't help my feelings towards you. Oof, yes, ma'am. Clearly they're flirting. Aunt Hime in this video proposes that Froot and her husband are together at this point in time. This is absolutely not true. This is just not true. We can go and look at the document right now. January 14th, 2018. Froot's husband says, "You're fucking single now." Okay? They are broken up. And this is corroborated with Froot, by the way. Froot explains that they've broken up a couple of times. Assuming these are all true, and it's entirely possible that it comes out that, wow, she faked all of these DMs. That seems incredibly unlikely, but if it's not true, desynchronizer, feel free to leak the actual logs, all right? But I don't think that's gonna happen, all right? This guy seems like a piece of shit. End of story. What was I talking about? So January 14th. Oh, right. Froot has expressed that he had broken up with her before, and then they got back in the relationship. He accepted her back. However, the second time that he breaks up with her, and he says, "You're fucking single now," and this is corroborated by Apricot, texting this other person, "Well, blank dumped me," assuming desynchronizer, whatever his name is. "Our relationship was unhealthy and my depression just increased, which caused me to lose motivation in living. Apparently I didn't do enough." So he breaks up with her. She's like, fuck. Okay, she loves him. You see this a lot in abusive relationships. There's a lot of unhealthy attachments. People don't realize how fucking awful these people are. It's really sad. And she tries to get back in the relationship with him, but he shuts her down again. Okay, he says, "No, we're done. At that point, they are not in a relationship as of January 14th. Do you know when Froot started sexting this person, this other guy that she's cheating on Desynchronizer with, okay? It's in the screenshots. You can look at it, okay? This is in the video. That is still up, by the way. This video is still up. Auntie May has zero intention to take this video down. She has like a vendetta against Froot. That's a whole nother topic. I don't even know if I'm going to get into that in this video. I think to keep it concise, I'm just going to stick to the cheating stuff. But Auntie May seems deranged. Deranged? Deranged. Fuck. She seems like not a good person from what I see. Okay. Yeah. So Froot starts sexting with this guy on February 11th. This is like 2 or 3 weeks after the official breakup. Okay. They are not in a relationship. In no world is this cheating. They are not together. This is just not cheating. That's just not how relationships work. That's not how any of this works, okay? It's not until months later that they get back together, okay? They start talking again. Froot is sexting this guy or whatever. They're having a little fun in the DMs, a little Discord fun, which is whatever. It doesn't seem like they have a serious relationship, Apricot and this Cinestics guy. It just seems like they're like, it's like a fling thing, like a friends with benefits type beat. Froot talks with the husband and the husband is like, all right, let's get back together. And so Froot goes back to the Cinestics guy and she's like, hey, I'm talking to Desynchronizer or whatever, and I think we're gonna get back together. So we're gonna cut this off here, okay? She expresses this to him. This is not like she's not like leading him on. There might be an argument to be made that maybe she's leading the Cinestics guy on, but with this evidence in front of me, there's zero evidence that this was anything more than just like a Discord e-sex relationship. There's no reason to believe that this was like a romantic relationship that was gonna progress past what it is, all right? Maybe the Cinestics guy feels like that, and honestly, that feels kind of bad, but is this that big of a deal? It's really not, okay? Girls lead guys on all the time. It's not cool, whatever. I don't even think she was leading him on, really. That's besides the point. Anyway, Froot gets back together with her husband. She cuts off this guy and things progress. That is the allegation of cheating is Froot with this guy, Cinestics. None of this shit occurred. This occurred literally in the gap in between their relationship, okay? This is not cheating. In no world is this cheating, all right? They weren't just like taking a break to figure things out. It wasn't like putting the relationship on pause. It was like, we are done. Hey, can we still be together? No, we are done. And then she's like, okay, that is not cheating, all right? And that is the crux, that is the backbone of this video and 90% of the incel VTuber Twitter community, okay? All calling Froot a cheating whore, hand-waving the abuse that she had suffered by this guy, the emotional and verbal abuse. It's disgusting, really. It's really retarded. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say. It was just like, the one thing that these people are latching onto to like counter this entire like 90-page document of receipts of how shitty and horrible this fucking guy is. The one thing people are like, they're just writing it off. They'll just like quote retweet it. I'll show them like here. They'll be like, yeah, but you're a cheating whore. You deserved it. It's like, first of all, she's not. And second of all, honestly, even if she fucking cheated on this guy, I don't really blame her, all right? This guy sounds like a horrible human being. He threatened multiple times to fucking off himself if she leaves. He threatened to cheat on her. He's admitted to cheating on his wife in the past. He guilt trips Froot into basically conceding that she cheated. Like, there are screenshots where Froot's basically implying like, yeah, I cheated. I'm sorry, guys. And I don't think she should. I really don't, okay? This is not cheating, all right? But if she had, on this guy, he kind of has it coming, honestly. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Asmongold, that was really retarded what you did. If you deleted it and, you know, maybe you learned from your mistakes, then good. But Turkey Tom, that was a good video. I just wanted to add on to what you were saying. Thank you for not stealing my entire argument. That was very kind of you. I know you did that intentionally. And yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. I'm sure everyone was really interested in this, and it's not just me irrationally attached to random people and VTubers on the internet. All right, goodbye. Like and subscribe the video as well, and follow me on Twitter. Lynko, at Lynko.
If something is like right, I suppose, you gotta like shed some light into it or try to bring like justice. Like, that's just how I see things. I don't wanna leave things in the dark or let the wrong people be at the top, if you get what I'm saying.